is a very short. It should be a very short class, very simple class, right? So this big E sign is what's called a sigma symbol, and usually it is used to denote sum of. So whenever you see the sigma symbol in statistics or maths, it means sum of, that is addition of, right? So take time to kind of understand this, because I always be like, how do people know how to write, and all of those. So now whenever you have the sigma sign, you are going to have a function in front of it, or maybe let me just say a function or something like that, right? So this xi is the function actually. Now the I here is a subscript, right? That subscript is starting from 1. Here it says I equals 1, I equals n. So this subscript is starting from 1 and is ending at n. So sum of x values starting from x1 to xn. It's as simple as that. Now some other books, we now have I equals n, you just have n on top. So it's just saying summation of the values of x. Remember that we've done that when I showed you values of x. X1 is 3, x2 is I, blah blah blah, like that. So the respective values of x1 up from the first figure to the last term, right? So x from the first term to the last term. Let us just broaden this so you can get what I'm trying to say. So if you expand this guy, it's just telling you this is summation. This is not, you don't need sum again. This is literally x1 plus I starting from 1 plus x2 plus x3 on and on plus 3 ellipses. This, then plus x is ending at n. That's it. That's it. As simple as that. Now number 2, summation. So j equals 1, and this is 6xj. Alright, so what is this also saying? This is pretty much equal to x sum. You're adding x, the values of x. So x, where this is subscript j is 1. So from 1 to 6, x1 plus x2 plus x3 plus x4 plus x5 plus x6. As if you want to write it in full. If not, or x1 plus x2 plus x3 plus 1, 2, 3 plus x6. Finish. Alright, so next, number 3, summation x, this is 3, j equals 1, then xj minus a. So what's this talking about? This is the function that you're summing, and this is j. So j is starting from 1, is ending at 3. So you have x1 minus a plus x2 minus a plus x3 minus a. You're done. So when you can actually open the brackets. We have x1 plus x2 plus x3 minus a minus a minus a. x1 plus x2 plus x3 minus 3a. You're done. You're done. Okay, so yes, so that's it. That's it. And then we want to do the other way around. So how do we solve for the other way around? So what if our set of examples where you have A, so let's say this is part A, and then you have a part B, so in this part B, we were given x, so part number 1 in part B, x1 squared plus x2 squared, where did you get to? X's plus x3 squared plus x4 squared plus x5 squared plus x6 squared. What's the central function here? Is that squared? Right? The values here are just the ones changing. So, and then we were summing. So this is basically going to be equal to sum of x squared. So our code is our j, where j started from 1, ended at 6. X squared is the main function. The sum of xj started from 1, ended at 6. Number 2. Where is this? So you have f1, x1, y1 plus f2 x2 y2 plus fn xn yn. So how do we write this out? It's also a sum, right? This is equal to sum. The function itself is, since it's 1 1 1 2 2 2, so they have guys use the same letter to denote them. So fj xj yj. So where j is starting from 1 and j is ending at n. All right, so that's about that. So let's move to the final part of it before then move into an assignment. Oops, when I was telling you guys that this class was going to be a short class, I forgot there's a part of this to it, but then it's still like pretty much simple, so keep enjoying yourselves. The reason why I want us to like talk about this is so that when you begin to use notations in statistics, you know what I'm talking about. Now, two variables x and y, assume the value. So what are the variables? X, right, and y. Assume the values. X1 is 2, so the first number here is 2. X2 is minus 5, second number is minus 5. X3 is 4, X3 is 4, X4 is minus 8, minus 8. How about y? Y1 is minus 3, minus 3. Y2 is minus 8, Y3 is 10, Y4 is 6. So what are the questions that we're supposed to solve? And the first one says find the sum of x. Alright, so I, what will be the sum of x? Let's add up everything. Right? So you have 2 plus, let me add it here. 2 plus minus 5, that's minus 3. Minus 3 plus 4, that's 1. 1 minus 8, that's minus 7. So sum of x equals minus 7. So I so sum of y, I guess. After that is simple. Equals, let's add up this person. Minus 3 minus 8, that's minus 11. Minus 11 plus 10, that's minus 1. Minus 1 plus 6, that's 5. So what I have here? Yeah, good. Sum of y is 5. Now next one says sum of xy. Okay. Let me shift this one. Sum of xy. Now doesn't mean you just do 7 times 5 and get minus 35. Because what you've done is, if you do that, that will be sum of x, sum of y. Sum of x, sum of y is not same as sum of xy. So sum of xy is saying first one look for xy and then sum it. Are you following? So you don't just do minus 7 times 5. If you do that, what you do is sum of x first multiplied by sum of y. So let's find xy. 2 times minus 3 is minus 6. Minus 8 times 40. 40 minus 48. So when we sum this up now, that's the answer. So 40 plus 40 is 80. 80 minus 6, 74. 74 minus 48, is that 36 or 26? 74 minus that's 26. Alright, so in that case, to shift this one, sum of xy equals 26. Now, the next one says sum of x squared. So which means you don't do sum of x, then square it. That one is going to be sum of x, then square. But that's what it says. It says sum of x squared. So which means go and find x squared, then sum it. Are you feeling it? It's not hard. So what's x squared? 2 squared, 4, minus 5 squared, 25, 4 squared, 16, minus 8 squared, 64. This plus this is 80. 80 plus 29, that's 109. That's what I have, 109. So yeah, IV, sum of x squared equals 109. Again, it is not sum of x minus 7 x squared. Now the next one is sum of y squared. If I had known, I was going to relate that. So is y squared. Again, I don't just do 5 squared 25. No, that would mean sum of y squared. So y squared on its own minus 3 squared 9 minus 8 squared 64 10 squared 100 yeah 6 squared 36. Add everything 100 plus 1 3. I think this plus this is 100, right? Yeah, 200 209. So sum of what is this? V sum of y squared equals 209. So I don't say a question somewhere, and then in that question you saw sum of y is 7, then sum of y squared is 209. You're like, oh, wait, sum of y is 5, sum of y squared is 209. You say, what? How? So we are saying it. So that's how I'm demonstrating it to be that. You're just going to add, just get the sum of y answer, then now go and square down. When the question says sum of y squared, it didn't put y in bracket. It didn't do sum of y in bracket and square outside it. Where the square belongs to the sum and the y. So yeah, so we just have to be as careful as possible. So with that, I believe you can figure out the rest. Sum of x over sum of y minus 7 over 5. Sum of xy squared. So you need to create another column for xy squared and do the sum. Then the other one, sum of xy. So you have xy here, right? Sum of xy is already 26. Then square. That's what this one is talking about. So sum of xy first. Xy is 26. So what I'm doing is 26 squared for that one. Now this is funny, right? X plus y, x minus y. You may create a column for x plus y, x minus y. Or you can make it simpler for yourself. How do I mean? Open the bracket, right? If you open the bracket, x plus y, x minus y on its own. This is x squared plus xy minus xy minus y squared. This takes this, so you have x squared minus y squared. So we just create a column for this sum of x squared. So again, don't do 109 minus 209. So you have to create another column for x squared minus y squared. Since you have x squared here, y squared is like, that'll be like the first one will be like 4 minus 9 as a minus 5. 25 minus 64, 60 minus 100, add everything together, then that'll be your answer. So that's about that. So if there are questions, you let us know. So I think you should. I said you should do the rest, right? Yeah, do the rest. So your additional assignments. Which one did I solve now? I did X. I did till V. I did till V. I've told you what this is. So you do this. I've told you this too. So just this and this. That's going to be your first assignment. Then your assignment 2. So assignment 2. So we'll go back to where we started from today. So you have to write out the terms of the following. Write out the terms of the following. So you have sum of 4. J equals 1. Then open bracket yj minus 3. So write out the terms. Then B, sum of fk xk, as k is starting from 1. Not the time though, so just follow what is there. Then this is 5 top there. So C, sum of j is, did I write this well? I'm not sure I did. So I think I probably mixed out something there. So this is part B of your assignments. Then the part C. I'm just trying to give you an elaborate stuff. Not that covers everything we've done. I think, is that an assignment here? What was I smoking? I had. Oh my god. Anyways, I just come up with something. Oh, I think I have. Yes, I have. F1x. So you have to expand this one. F1 expand. I mean contract it rather. F1 x1 plus F2 x2, then plus F5 x5. So all in all, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's all. That's all. So thank you so much. We're done. Meet you in the next class.